Week 4 of the National Football League.
And we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa.
He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Dolphins and the Titans under the lights on Monday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you're starting to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here are the Titans ready to go on offense for the first time. And it's Will Levis, the 25-year-old at quarterback in his second season out of Kentucky.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And the catch made by Hopkins. Powers ahead at the 45. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Levis to throw it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Levis looking to throw. Got his man, Okonkwo. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Second down and 4. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Levis out of the shotgun now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Pollard fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Pollard again. And this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now here's Pollard. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Tony Pollard, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line. The Dolphins head out, led by the NFL's leading passer in 2023. Now in his 5th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
It's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Tua sets up to pass it.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Tua. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Tagovailoa trying again after the pick six. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Tua.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards.
And it'll be Dolphin football.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 22. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
That's to the new Dolphin. It's Odell Beckham Jr.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. 62 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not, that's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
Yeah, I did. My bad. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's the veteran. That's Jeff Wilson.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass. Tua.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Tua on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Play action now. Levis.
Going deep for Hopkins.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
2nd down, here's Mostert again.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
The Dolphins hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Over the middle to Beckham. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Tua. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. In motion, Hill. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Getting this out to the flat. Mostert.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Wilson with a first down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard. Into second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a bit.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jonnu Smith from 10 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was Jonnu Smith, the big tight end, who capped the drive with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Now Levis. He finds his man, Pollard. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Levis sets up to throw here. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Here's Levis. And Levis tosses his third interception of the game.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on fourth down.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Levis from the gun.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
Second down and 8. Levis looking to throw.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Levis.
Airing one out for Boyd.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
Bust through the tackle. 6-yard return after a punt of 48.
And they will take over first and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Short throw to Smith.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Wright. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Waddle, complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 44 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Titans offense at quarterback Will Levis ready to go to work once more. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins, 70 yards. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa headed back out onto the field. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. Play action, now it's Tua. And going deep for Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with now his 2nd touchdown in this 3rd quarter.
And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Levis back to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and a yard. Levis to throw it.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that's going to be incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
Well, the Dolphins offense and Tyreek Hill set to take over once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll try and run for this with Wright.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. On play action, here's Tua. A quick throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tua going to throw.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
And he stopped immediately there. And give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Back to throw, it's Levis. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. He gets this one to Boyd. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Levis out of the shotgun now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. This is caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Tyler Boyd. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 99 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Short throw to Smith. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add onto their lead. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now Levis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Levis sets up to throw here. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The Titans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. They'll throw it again with Levis. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. In motion goes the tight end. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
They'll run with Pollard.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Beckham will go in motion right.
Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep.
Little razzle-dazzle by OBJ. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, Jarius Sneed up to make the play defensively.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami first. They'll give this to Wright running right. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They'll swing this out to Mostert.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From midfield, here's Tua.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Tua going to give this to Wright.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
They'll go again here with Wright.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw is Tua.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Dolphins are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So Levis and the Titans now
down by 10. A minute 50 to play. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
On the handoff, it's Wright.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. They'll run again.
Oh, look at the juke.
And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game. On the give, this is Wright.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Wright.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Wright
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Dolphins are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Levis to throw it.
And now here's another interception.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.